You went to public school in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And I'm just going to ask you a few questions, some general history questions.
Okay.
What was the Holocaust?
The Holocaust, I'm on the spot now.
It was a I don't know how to say it. Like, it was something that happened in. Oh my God, I know the answer, but I don't know how to explain it.
These are well-educated young people. Hi, welcome to the Dawn Show. Dawn Stens-Lamenti here. Today, the Holocaust. And how much do you or your children know about it? We want to talk about this today, and you're going to see some shocking video that you've never seen before, that has never aired before. And we have with us, we're blessed to have with us, Rhonda Fink-Whitman is here to enlighten us, and she is the author of the book, 94 Maidens. And the inspiration for the book is her mother, Tania Fink, Holocaust survivor who survived Bergen-Belsen. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you.
So you went out, and first of all, your book, 94 Maidens, is, I mean, we get verklempt, we cry over it, it's riveting, you can't put it down. It's a wonderful book, and congratulations on this and the success of it.
Thank you so much. Thanks. It's almost a year since the book came out. It's been a whirlwind year. I mean, it's just been getting rave reviews from people who read it. I love the reviews, the 5-star reviews I'm getting on Amazon. You know, some people I know, some people I never met before in my entire life. We sold out in London, England. We made our our international debut back in April. I have the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C. Loves it so much they're selling it in the museum shop, as is the Holocaust Museum in Houston. And a bunch of colleges, University of Pennsylvania, Drexel, they're selling it in the college bookstores. So it's been a really exciting year. Thank you.
And Tania, for you, you're the inspiration for your daughter's book. I imagine you feel so proud.
Oh God, I am so proud of her. You cannot imagine. Oh yes, you can imagine. How could you not be proud of a daughter that's so? Not only is she a loving daughter, but she's so bright. She's so progressive, and she's so go get it, and You're wonderful, honey. I love you.
Did you bring the box of tissues, Dawn?
We always have tissues on the Dawn Show, trust me.
Thank you.
But
I'm going to need those soon.
I think, we want to get into this video that what first of all inspired you or made you think to go out and make the video?
Well, as an outgrowth of the book, I partnered with the Holocaust Awareness Museum of Philadelphia. They're based in Northeast Philly. I've been running around interviewing survivors and World War II liberators and, trying to get the word out there. In my day job, which is in the broadcast industry, I work with young adults, 20-somethings, who tell me they didn't know much about the Holocaust till they read my book. They want to know more. They have a desire to learn more. So I had been thinking, how can I, marry the two? The information and the wealth of knowledge and materials and resources that I have, and bring them together with these young people who want to learn more. And then I wondered, why don't they know more? How did they get into their mid-20s and they don't know enough about this horrible period in human history that happened in our lifetime? My mother is a survivor. I wrote the book because I say, as the daughter of a survivor, it wasn't my choice to write my mother's story. It was my responsibility. I feel like a calling I'm also an educator. I've been a Jewish educator for years. And I just feel like it's my duty to educate others about the Holocaust. Well, when I met the State Representative Brendan Boyle and Pennsylvania State Senator Anthony Williams, who had introduced a piece of legislation in Pennsylvania to mandate Holocaust and genocide education. And I thought, wait a minute, it's not already mandated, it's not being taught here in Pennsylvania. And then there was the bracelet. So I went down to Cape May for a couple of days this summer, and I found this lovely bracelet, and it spoke to me. And being a writer, I loved it. I brought it home. In fact, when I was in London in April, I visited Winston Churchill's war rooms, and it says, "History will be kind to me, for I intend to write it." And it's a quote by Winston Churchill. Well, my daughter, who is a recent high school graduate, public school system in Pennsylvania, and a bunch of her friends were at the house, and a bunch of these girls already had a year of college under their belt, a little older. None of them I'm embarrassed to say this because I'm talking about my own kid here, but none of them knew who Winston Churchill was. And it blew my mind.
Shocking.
It is amazing.
I said they got through, 4 years of high school and even now a year of college, and they don't know who Winston Churchill is. And I thought, you know what? I wonder what else college kids don't know. So as an experiment, I took my camcorder and I went to 4 universities in Pennsylvania. I went to Temple. I started with Temple because I'm a Temple alum, and my son currently goes there. And let's see what Temple kids know. I went to Drexel. I went to Penn State. And I went to the University of Pennsylvania because I thought, well, I wonder what the Ivy League kids know,
And I love
Or
in the
don't
video
know.
that you say in there that these are bright young people, and,
Oh.
and it's not their fault. in other words.
Absolutely, Dawn. You only know what you know.
what you learn.
It's in my book.
Absolutely.
If they haven't learned it, and these are all bright, articulate kids, and the first slide on the video says this is not meant to embarrass, shame, or humiliate any of them because they were all wonderful kids. They were happy to participate. They were friendly. I mean, they got accepted to college, right?
Right.
They're smart. They're
But they
smart
weren't
kids.
taught. Tanya, for
Yeah.
you, you went through this and survived hell and Hitler and.
Right.
But
But
does it hurt you that in Pennsylvania?
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. When anybody says to me, what's the Holocaust? I mean, even grown women that I've talked to, people that are adults, I've talked to them, I said, do you ever hear of Bergen-Belsen? Never heard of it. They have heard of Auschwitz, the one camp. But anything else, and Bergen-Belsen was a big camp. What's her name, Frank?
Anne Frank.
Anne Frank, right? I mean, that's a big story, Anne Frank.
She
A lot of
died
them don't
there.
even know what Anne Frank's story is either, and that's been everywhere.
And that's scary. We're going to show
Yeah.
much more of the video, talk about the book, and what you're doing about it, because you're doing a lot when the Dawn Show comes right back.